plastic.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Roki Sasaki.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 6-10.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Ryan Reynolds here. Sasaki with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Rips that one to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The pitch to McCutchen. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Goes down looking. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Ohtani launched a homer in his most recent game. outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one's in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Makes the catch for the second out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots.
No, that's in.
Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. And a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
That's outside. 3-1 now. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Will Smith to the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. That's through there for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Hernandez on second. Edman on at first with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. He goes down looking. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, this is Joey Bart.
Number 14.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Bart with a homer in his last game. Sasaki back to work. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And there's a foul ball. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very, very easy.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Manuel Valdez digs in now. Valdez, in his second season, 26 years old, usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the second.
Leading
stepping in, Michael
Dodgers,
Conforto.
the left fielder, Michael
Conforto with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball. Frazier in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the time a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's the strike. Muncy working through some struggles lately.
0-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Center field. Cruz makes the play, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
One out, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
2 down, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-2 fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third
up
at
for
the
the
plate.
Dodgers,
Mookie
the
Betts.
shortstop,
So you
Mookie.
talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Love
batting,
how he just kept
first
it simple
baseman,
there. Didn't
Freddie
come out of his mechanics. Nice
Freeman.
tight swing, hard hit ball.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 1 and 2. Betts on at first. Nobody out. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar
Now
Hernandez.
batting, right fielder,
Singing, you
Teoscar.
can't ask for anything more. This guy checks
Hernandez.
all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy
Edman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rips one to right. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
O'Neal. Cruz.
Had to go turn off the dial. Yeah, it's been quite a long ride. Got a whole team on my side. Yeah, boy, he stay on the grind. 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 Hard times I put up a fight. Took a few wrongs, made them right. Opportunity slide. Future was looking too bright. Yo, had to brush his haters off my back. Try to stand on my shoulders.
First pitch just misses.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Sasaki ready to fire now. And that one fouled off.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
On the ground to first, Freeman. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one in the dirt and gets away. Reynolds up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Right down to shoot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-1 now. And strike 2.
1-2 the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Blasted it right past him.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's Joey Bart now. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Two outs.
Right 2. 0-2.
Stays alive. Reynolds on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. First pitch misses.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Muncy at the plate now. That's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Slider misses outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the power speed combo, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And a slider misses down and away. Smith, the lead runner out at second. Pajes at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's off the mark. And the count now even up. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Hey.
Sasaki back to work. That's towards center. Pajes coming on. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now, Enmanuel Valdez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long. 1 down. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Pham, in his 10th season, 37 years young. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez pulls it in on the run. No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Adam Frazier will hit next. Misses inside, and that is ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mookie
leading up
Betts,
for
1 for 2.
The shortstop.
He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz warming up as well. Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one in the air. Connor Falefa puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-1.
It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Inside, almost got him. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and
Now
that's
batting,
the bat he's
the
probably
catcher.
going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And this one bounces away from Bart. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
The Dodgers threatening. That one misses. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been
left
really
fielder,
patient at the
number
plate.
23,
A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Conforto in the box now. Takes strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that.
0-2.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes Max
Muncy. For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar up and loosening in the pen. Muncy hits one in the air. Cruz moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
pitch, and that's in for a strike. The other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pajes leads off first with one away.
One more, baby, let's go.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ball one
That's a ball.
there. Oh, he doesn't
That's a
get the
ball.
call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in
Nope,
that
ball.
spot.
Full count.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Pajes on his way to third. Coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One out, runner at second. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped into right field, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. Off the mark there. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
That catches the corner. Foul ball. Inside.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Two outs. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's McCutchen. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Off the plate,
that's outside.
1-0.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Joey Bart on the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one outside. And the count is 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right through there, got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Foul ball there. McCutchen over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The first baseman, Enmanuel Valdez.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. New arm out of the bullpen, Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Kirby Yates.
Take off just like a rocket. sight right. Everybody got to play a part in, and if you ain't eating, then you stop. Got money on my brain. I can't live without it. I see dead people. They deep off in my pocket. Take off just like a rocket. Unplug like a socket. GC the game. Trust me, you don't want these problems. Hate it all you want, but you gon' see me touch the sky. I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune. I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hernandez, drop step, going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Two on, one out. Out to center. Pajes on the move. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Foul.
But it kicks foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Pirates nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
51.
David Bednar.
David Bednar.
So digging in,
Leading up
Tommy
for
Edman.
the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That one hit to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher,
The batter now will be Will Smith. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Bednar,
1-0.
a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's out to center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
the left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
On the ground,
Ball.
and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Evan
Number
Phillips
59.
hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Phillips.
That one missing inside. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one close, rule the ball. And that's ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-1. To third, Muncy. Whips it to first. Frazier retired.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 64.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Into center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy.
Digging in, Andy Pajas. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Ferguson in his 7th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive. Reynolds snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Reynolds.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
Number 66.
This southpaw's been really good against
Tanner.
left-handed hitters.
Scott.
and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Joey Bart. That's a hit. And out to a board.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit. Swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
The count now 2-2.
2 and 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Valdez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here's a 1-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.